good people. This is your boy Todd Crusader coming back at you here doing another tutorial. I'm going to call this the Lord You're Good tutorial 2.0. For those of you who have already subscribed to my channel, you know that I already did a tutorial on this song. Alright, you might say, well, why in the world are you doing it again? Well, I'm doing it again because there was a lot that I missed in the first one. And secondly, I also want to teach you guys how to play it in different keys, okay? I realized that I actually started leading worship a little bit at my church and everything. And I realized that a lot of these songs that are written, I don't sing them. I never sing them in the original keys because, I have different vocal ranges. And so when I sing this song at my church and whenever we sing it, when our pastor leads it or what have you, we always do it in C, which is what I was doing it in just now. So I'm going to show you how to play it in C, some of the concepts in C, and I also want to take the bridge and show you what is these little licks I've been doing here, and because it's an interesting little musical concept here. So anyway, I do it in C. The thing that you need to know about doing this song is that whatever the root is, whatever the tonic is, that the verse progression, all of the chords are over the root. So key of C, all the chords are C. So this first chord, I play a C sus2 here, just a straight bar chord, and then this is a G over C. It's kind of like a C major 7, but it's not quite. This is so all I'm doing is just really just picking up my pinky, putting down my middle finger. And that's really where the melody change comes from. And then I'm just on the third chord here, which is B flat over C. And it's technically not B flat over C because I'm barring the whole thing. I'm playing the high E string. If I didn't play the high E string, though, that's exactly what it would be if I just flat across. This would be my B flat major triad here, right there. Playing that over C, just flat across on the 3rd fret. And then this right here is like an F, but over C. I'm not playing the F right there. I'm actually, C's the lowest note, and just a little F shape here. Kind of like an E major, if you know how to play that. Just slide it a whole step up. That's the whole progression. Everything over C, okay? And going into the bridge, the transition, this is what you should know that is no matter what key you sing it in, if you want to do it in D, it's the same deal. So if you can play it in C, you can move that around, you can do that anywhere. But this chord here in C, and then this chord, this is just a C over E, so C major. So whatever key you're playing it in, you should know that this transition chord is whatever the root is, or whatever the key is, or the tonic, over the 3rd of that chord. So the major 3rd of C is E. That's E. That's E. So you just play a C chord, and instead of muting that top E string, just play it. Right? So if I was playing it in D, then I'll play this right here, this D major over F sharp. Because D major, the major 3rd is F sharp. So whatever that chord is over its major 3rd, right? And then this chord, and then we call it minor 5th. So minor 5th, right? If I was playing it in D, it'd be like this. Because the 5th of D is A. So you play that A minor, or A minor 7, or however you want to, whatever variation of the minor you want to play. So, and then you just go on a half step up to that major chord, which is A flat major, to B flat major. Alright, then it starts the bridge, which is this little groove. Now, what you should know about this little groove here, this is the genius of this song, is that even though the song is played in C major, this bridge groove is actually in C minor, okay? Even though you say, well, how's that possible when the first chord is a C major? Well, easy. What he does is, Israel does that all the time actually. They're just genius in coming up with these cool chord progressions that theoretically are not supposed to work, but they sound fantastic. So the first chord is a major, but everything else here is basically what you would play if this was a minor progression. So if you do a C minor scale, this E flat is the minor, excuse me, E flat is the relative major, I should say. So we're doing a C minor scale. Those three chords would be in that C minor scale. Okay, and now this little groove that these little licks I was doing. This is based on the C minor pentatonic. Here's my C here, and here's a very common C minor pentatonic pattern here. Alright, so that's the notes there. But the cool thing about this little particular C minor pentatonic shape here is that there's cool little licks you can do in it, you know. Right? So right? So lots of little stuff you can do there. So that's what I'm doing there. So when you come, if you ever do this song, and then you get to that little part there, now you got some cool little grooves. I know it's still a popular song, even though it's you know, several years old. You know, I don't think they probably released that song in 05, I don't know, 06. It's a really old song, but still a very popular song. But that's what I'm doing there. This is just a little C minor groove, even though the song is in C major, and that's what makes it so funky and so and that's what makes it so groovy, baby. All right, so that's all I got for you here today. Just you know, Israel Houghton, Lord You Are Good 2.0. You know, learn how to play it in whatever key you're comfortable singing it in. And anyway, that's all I got for you today, friends. Israel, Lord You Are Good 2.0. Peace out.